Mic check 1 2 1 2. We back. What's up, good people? Welcome back to the Him in the Hat studio. Yeah, we in here. Okay, I won't say we'll make this quick because quick is relative, right? So I buy a lot of stuff. I'm a bit of a tech hoarder, if you will, and also I need to make more content. If I'm really trying to like do this YouTube thing, I need more practice, I need more content. And so, in light of all of that, I'm just going to randomly do reviews. No, not randomly do reviews. I'm going to randomly review. Nope, that's not right either. I'm going to pick a random item in my office, in the studio, in my house, and I'm going to give you a review of it. And nothing like super techie. Again, that's not me. That's not my bag. I'm not a super techie guy. Well, that's kind of contradictory. Uh, I'm not going to get super techie. I'm going to give you real life reasons why I like the thing or I don't like the thing. And at the end, let you know whether or not you should cop. That's it. That's all we really want to know. That's why you come to these videos. Hey, you come to learn whether or not, hey, somebody's using that thing I was thinking about purchasing. Do they recommend copying it from a real life user? Okay. So today, I've been trying for a while to get into reading. I read a lot of non-fiction, more so self-help and mostly self-help. Lots of self-help books. You gotta help yourself out, right? But I've been trying to like get into reading because I get jealous of people, my wife, these individuals who get so caught up in a book that they lose sleep, which is a crazy idea to me, right? I was talking to someone just the other day and we were in a meeting and they were like, "Oh, sorry if I'm not my regular self today. I've been losing sleep these last couple nights." And I'm like, well, what's up? Like, you good? Like, we can reschedule if life is, kicking your ass. And they were like, no. I've just been like in this book and it's a page turner. It's like, what? A page? That's wild. Like, I mean, I'll binge watch a couple shows, but I don't think I've been into a book that's been a page turner. It's just a foreign concept to me. But anyway, I digress. Power to those people. I aspire to be one of those individuals. And in doing so, I want to have the ability to carry around a book or multiple books with me so that I have this inspiration to do so, to read and to like find a book to get into. So if you have book recommendations, particularly fiction. I want to get into fiction. So if you have authors or fiction books, please drop them in the comments. A brother needs your advice. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about books. We're here to talk about technology that gives us access to books. Well, I have with me the what is this? The the Kobo Libra 2. And this is my review. Hey, you see that rhyme? Okay, anyway. Let me start here. So I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I love my Kindle. Don't get me wrong. It does what I need it to do. It shows words on a screen, and I'm not distracted by social media or Google or games or whatever else is on my device. It does that very well. First world problem that Henry had was I don't like the whole like little flip to like change the pages or tap in the corner. I wanted something that I can like tactical feel, right? And so I wanted these little buttons right here where like you click it and it turns the page. And so I was looking at other Kindles and I think it's the Kindle Oasis. Let me fact check myself right here. Yes. Okay. So I was looking at the Kindle Oasis, and at the time that I was looking at it, it was like two, $300, and I was like, "There's no way in the world. Like, I don't need those buttons that bad. Where I'm going to pay $300 for a new device." Although now that I look at the price of the Kobo Libra 2, I didn't pay much less. I mean, I may have saved a few dollars, but essentially it was the same. But it was a different ecosystem. And if you've seen my last video with coming from iPhone to Android, I sometimes, as we all do in human nature, get bored with things, especially technology, and I want to try something new. And so this was not only a chance for me to get my hands on an e-reader that had the button so I can turn the pages easily, but also different ecosystem, right? I've only known Amazon and their ecosystem of books. And so I was like, yeah, let's try out the Kobo Libra 2. I will say, again, in comparison with the Kindle, same thing. Like, incredible battery life. Words appear on a screen. I can read it like a book. And now I have the added functionality. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. This is Man's Search for Meaning. It's a highly recommended book. Uh, and don't judge me. Don't judge me at how big my font is. I'm getting old, and the brother, I want to focus. But anyway, yeah, this is nice. Okay, anyway, change the page. Look, I can just hold it one hand. Let me get in the camera. Where's the camera? Okay, right there. Bam, bam. Look at that. I'm changing pages one hand, people. How many of you can say you can do that with your Kindle unless you have the Oasis? None. um. So yeah, that was my biggest reason of wanting this. And as you can see, let me see if I can get this closer to you. As you can see, words appear nicely. Nice form factor. I like this little lip on it because like it gives you something to like hold on to. Let's see, what else does it have? It's waterproof, just like the Kindle Paperwhite. 7-inch screen. Comfort Pro Light. Techie, techie, techie. Not me. So those are the things I enjoy about the Libra. So caveat: I still use currently my Kindle Paperwhite because it's just easier to get books on the Kindle Paperwhite. With Kobo, I feel like my main way to get books for free. Now, of course, there's a library. I can purchase books from the Kobo e-store, but if I want to get books from for free, then I have to go through my library, which is fine if you have a Rolodex of books that you want and you get yourself into a groove where you have books on hold and they become available when you're ready to read them. Like if you can get a system like that down, then the Kobo is going to be perfect for you. But for me, I'm still trying to find myself in this reading world, and so if I see a book or I find a book, I don't have a book that I'm currently reading that I can wait and hold off for this other book. Like I need a book at the moment. And so I feel like Kindle's ecosystem gives me that with the uh, Kindle Unlimited, right? I subscribe to Kindle Unlimited, and then I have this huge library of books that I can just, sort of just check out and figure out what's for me and figure out authors and things of that nature. Another cool thing about the Kindle is that the Kindle app is also on every other device that I have. And so if I don't happen to bring my Kindle with me and I have this sudden urge to want to read, then I could just whip out my phone, hop onto the Kindle app, and it'll pick up in the place where I left off on the Kindle, and I can read from there. And then when I go back to bed, because usually I read in the bed, it helps me fall asleep. But when I go back to bed, I can again pull up my Kindle. It'll go to the place where I left off on my phone, and then again I am reading, right? So it creates this continuity between uh and syncs my reading to help me get more into the habit. If I always have the book with me, chances are I'll probably read more and eventually get into the page turning mode that all these real readers are into. So here's my verdict: Kobo Libra 2. Who is this for? This is for individuals who's okay with spending about $190. Right now, you can get a refurbished one for about $160 on the Kobo website. Well, technically it's sold out, so you can't, but somewhere in that ballpark, 160 to 190. Someone who wants to spend that, you want to have, again, solid device. I won't get into all the techie things behind, aside from just like being able to read. But if you want to have page turner, if you want to have a physical button that helps you turn pages, and you want something newer than the Oasis, not as expensive as the new Oasis, and I think the Oasis is being discontinued anyway. Hopefully they'll come out with a new one, and you're not tied into the whole Amazon ecosystem. So if those are the things that draw you into an e-reader, then I would say go for it. The Kobo e-reader is a great device. But for me, in this mode of discovery, I am defaulting to Kindle because I like the Kindle's ecosystem. I like the continuity between my phone and the Kindle. I like to subscribe to Kindle Unlimited and get the book so I can discover. Now, if money was no option and they drop a new Kindle Oasis, would I go with that? With physical buttons where I can turn the page? Yes, I probably would go that route because on my Kindle, I am missing not being able to turn the one handed. I don't know. First world problems, right? Well, that is review of random items in the Him in a Hat studio. Stay tuned for the next one. But seriously, which devices are you using? Like, let me know what e-readers you have, what your choices are, because I'm always open for new technology. And again, if you have book recommendations, fiction, fiction, or authors, drop them in the comments. Until next time, I appreciate you being here. Deuces.